Good morning, everybody. This is Steve from the Worley Bugger, bringing you your Yakima River fly fishing report for August 10th, 2022. Standing on the banks of the river here, below Reinhardt Park, at Mill Pond. And you can see still lots of water in the river. Extremely warm weather the past week. We got a couple more days of temperatures in the high 90s, and then it's supposed to cool off over the next several days, and then next week be down in the 80s. So weather kind of all over the place this year, you know. Lots of rain this spring, cold temperatures, unruly river conditions, and now, you know, just a hot and cold summer. Been lots of wind too, but you know, this morning it's hot. All the grass is really starting to dry out, except around the water. So if you're going to be in Kittitas County, just, you know, over the next couple of months, check the fire regulations, burn bans in effect, watch your cigarettes and other flammable devices. We've been pretty lucky so far. You can see the sky's pretty clear today. There is a little bit of haze there off in the east from a fire that's been burning down in Vantage, and then there's one just kind of west of the Menage here. And we've been pretty fortunate. We've only really had one day of really smoky conditions in the valley here. So most of it's been, the wind's been kicking up in the afternoon and blowing it to the south. So but lots of fuel, so be really careful. We're just going to continue to operate at this high, start dropping. They back the flows off a little bit now. Water temperatures are still cold, still in the mid 50 range, even on a 100-degree day. If you look at the reservoirs and see the amount of water that's still in the reservoirs, it's unbelievable. Cheese Reservoir is still in the high 90 percentile, so you know, usually by this time of year those are down considerably. But again, that cold, wet spring with lots of snow has created a lot of water in the system. So the water that's in the river now is still cold. The trout are in ideal conditions. It's kind of like Aaron said last week, it's more of kind of a human condition of being able to fish and tolerate, you know, high air temperatures, you know, during the day. So drink lots of fluids, good to seek out shade, you know, but lots of oxygen and cold water in the river, and that will remain the rest of the summer. We won't have any need for any talk about hoot owl or warm water conditions this year. We're blessed with those reservoirs and lots of cold water. So bug wise, not a lot to report, you know, from August. It's kind of a funky month again for bugs, you know, lots of grasshoppers, terrestrials around. You know, it's a fun time to fish, you know, grasshoppers, hopper dropper combos, shallow nymphing, you know. But as the river starts dropping, you know, the fish are going to start eating lots of crane fly larvae, stoneflies. We'll get a big stonefly hatch at the end of the month, and then also the big caddis will be moving, so they'll be crunching those up too, and eating October caddis pupas, getting ready for fall fishing. Lots of salmon this year in the system too, so that's gonna play in to be a factor in the fall. We're gonna have great fall fishing with all this cold water. The great hatches. So if you're planning a day of fishing with us in the fall, I would remind you, like Aaron does, to call ahead early this year. We've depleted of manpower and we will be on the river. There will be days when the pro shop will be closed because we'll be guiding. 27 years in business with the Worley Bugger, and the fly shop has never been closed, so you will want to call ahead. If you're planning on stopping by, call and make sure that we're open. Not a lot of other fishing going on in central Washington right now either. You know, Rocky Ford just continues to be just kind of at a dismal state. Just very poorly managed, low water, very weedy, lots of pelicans. You know, just nothing really good to report there. And then all the lakes, you know, with these high desert heat, you know, that we've been having. Trout fishing has slowed down. I did have a few folks in that were fishing last week when it was cooler, fishing damsels. But again, the lakes, all the lake fishing will turn back on probably mid to third week of September. Just all depends on air temperatures and how it cools down. So for those of you that like still water fishing, that'll come back online. Probably shoot for like mid-September range, and then that usually fishes really well all the way through November. So in a couple of weeks, the Yakima River will look completely different. You can see these bars out here in the middle. Will be more exposed, and we'll be able to walk the river easily. And there'll probably be about 3 to 4 times less water in the river by then. So the flip-flop will be initiated. They'll start bringing the Yakima down into fall flows and start running more water through the Natchez system. Those reservoirs over there too have lots and lots of water still left in them, so I would suspect that the Natchez will be running high in the month of September, especially if the air temperatures stay warm. So if you have any questions, feel free to give us a shout at the pro shop. Be happy to help you out. Appreciate your business, appreciate your support. Thanks for sharing. I would remind you that if you like our updates, you should subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have thousands of people waiting for our email reports every week, and unfortunately, just due to time constraints and manpower, we're just not able to send out those emails every week with everything else that's going on and all the responsibilities involved. So if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you will get the updates as soon as we post a new river report or fly tying video. So we got more of them coming. So everybody have a great rest of the week. It's hump day, and look forward to seeing everybody this fall.